Welcome to Presto. It's that easy. We're going to give a little demo of ordering a show online using Build-A-Show. Build-A-Show lets you create a new show from scratch. First, we needed to open up the show and enter some preliminary information: the show name, the booth number, where to find the booth on the show floor, that's sometimes helpful, client PO, and we'll add the venue by searching for it. Then we can add additional custom fields information like booth space, payment details, booth workers, type of show this might be, a marketing campaign number. These are all custom fields just for this client. Tags help you find shows or find other information later on, and they're very useful. We select the Ship To site. We need to select an opening date as well as a closing date. Entering the opening time and the closing time is optional at this point. We can enter any additional information in the notes field. And then we save the show, or we add show items, show services, or send a review link of this show. For now, we're going to add items to the show. Here we can add graphics, and we'll add that to the order. The next step is usually to add show services, and we can select which show services we'd like to have for this order, and enter any additional information that's required to help explain those show services better. Finally, we can review the show order, make sure the details are correct, and send it in. We can also use Presto to look at inventory. Inventory is navigated using the left browse menu, but the first thing you'll see are the most commonly used items right on the inventory homepage. We can go down into the detail to view the details of an item. Now we'll start a show using Easy Start. Easy Start lets you turn an older order into a new one. Here we're going to select one that's available from a calendar view. And we need to enter the specifics for this show, but a lot of the things will carry over, like the venue from the previous show order, as well as the shipping details as to where this is going to go. Here we'll add a tag for this show just so it's easier to find later. And we need to enter an opening date and a closing date. The time is optional. And of course, we want to change the carpet on this show because this one is all about beans. Next, we'll add items to the show order. We'll put one of the common items into the show, and then we'll select the show services. You'll notice that the show services are already there, but we may want to change some details. And we'll add it to the order, and now we can review that show order, make sure all the details are correct. If we wanted to, we could also upload additional PDF information into this PDF uploads area. And when we're ready, we will submit this order. And we see it's submitted successfully. Next, we'll show you My Planning Space, which is a unique thing that Presto has that enables you to store items for later use and ease of use. So we'll just go into a couple of places here to create a My Planning Space. First, because none exist yet, we will need to create a new one and name it. We'll call this Stuff for the California Show. And entering a description and any other keywords are optional. but these things do help to find and to define the information for this planning space, so they are useful. Now we can add additional items to the show and navigate to another section of inventory to add another item to the show. Fishbowl. We can put business cards in there and pull them out at the show for winners. Let's identify where we are on the show floor by a hanging sign. This is the bean show after all, so we want to have the bean reception counter. Now we'll review the planning space that we just set up, and you'll see all the items that we added to it, organized by the categories accessories, furniture, graphics. And this can be turned into a new order right from this page. But we'll move on to the show calendar and showing what it's like to send review links to a colleague. Here we search the show calendar for a date range. And here's a show we will select. Here's the details for that show, and now we can send this review link. You'll notice there's an email address there, and it's sent to a colleague for review. Hope you enjoyed the demo. That's a little bit about Presto. It's that easy.